Welcome to Baz Travels. After driving 14,826 kilometers through 24 states and Washington DC, I've seen rocket launches to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. I've explored Route 66, ghost towns, deserts, snow, and beaches on both coasts. From Vegas casinos to Alcatraz, the White House to Hollywood. Join me for a journey of the ordinary and the extraordinary.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
The Aon Grand Ballroom sits inside a structure that was built to handle large volumes of people from the very beginning. And that original purpose still defines how the space works today. It was never designed as a small or specialized venue, which is why the scale feels different from modern event spaces. When Navy Pier opened in 1916 as Municipal Pier No. 2, large halls like this were used for exhibitions, trade shows, and major public gatherings that ran alongside active shipping operations. That combination required wide open areas where crowds could move freely without interfering with freight systems. The ballroom itself spans over 80,000 square feet, which places it amongst the largest event spaces in Chicago and allows it to host thousands of people in a single continuous area. That kind of scale is difficult to add later, which is why it remains a defining feature of the pier. What makes this space more interesting is that it was not originally designed for formal events like it is used for now, because it was built as a flexible hall that could adapt to different uses. That design allowed it to support conventions, banquets, exhibitions, and large gatherings without major structural changes. During the mid-20th century, as shipping declined and the pier shifted away from industrial use, spaces like the ballroom became central to how the structure was used. Instead of supporting cargo movement, they were adapted for exhibitions, civic events, and large public gatherings. One of the more unusual phases came when the Navy Pier was used as a temporary campus for the University of Illinois, and large halls like this were repurposed for education. Spaces that once handled freight and crowds were adapted into classrooms and student areas, which shows how flexible the structure was. By the late 20th century, parts of the pier, including the area around the ballroom, became underused as the original purpose no longer matched how the city operated. The structure itself remained intact, but its role had to change. Redevelopment in the 1990s transformed the ballroom into part of a modern event and tourism space, and that approach focused on adapting existing structures rather than rebuilding them. That preserved the original scale while updating how the space was used. The ballroom now operates as one of the central event spaces within Navy Pier, supporting conventions, private functions, and large public gatherings. It continues to handle large numbers of people efficiently because that is exactly what it was built to do.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.